So what very likely could be the final beta for watchOS 11.1, Beta 5 just got released, and from what we're seeing so far, spoiler alert, this is one of those videos that could have been an email, and everything seems to be under the hood improvements coming in watchOS 11.1. We've said this from the beginning of the beta cycle, we're not going to reiterate it here. Let's take a look at the build number, talk release date, and make this video very short and sweet for you guys today. Let's go. So for those of you that follow the channel, you know we've been a huge advocate for watchOS and Apple Watches for years now, but we've been very critical of them over the past few iterations simply for the fact that there has not been a lot new to them. We reviewed the Series 10 and we returned it to go back to our Ultra 2, mainly for battery life. And that's exactly where I want to start with 11.2 because as of Beta 4, battery life on this baby has been amazing again. Finally, we have somewhat of better stability with the battery life on Watch Ultra 2, at least. We've had some other people in the comments that had similar scenarios back with their Series 9 and other Apple Watches, but now finally stability seems to be restored, and hopefully this latest beta does stick to that and not give us any other issues. So jumping right into this specifically, I haven't even looked yet at the build number here, but I'll show you everything is up to date. This is the latest beta, and of course it's going to take forever to try to pull for the update. For some reason we've been having ongoing issues trying to get that from them, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll go into general about, and you can see, sure enough, this is an A build with a full build number of 22R5575A. So again, if you're new to the channel or new to Apple betas in general, you always want to get an A or B build. That signifies that it is closest to being complete because it's at the front of the alphabet. Apple works backwards from lower in the alphabet to the beginning in order to get everything ready to go for a full RC or release candidate build, and then the general public release. So beyond that, I will tell you, jumping in the watch and jumping around just to some compilations and widgets and all that, everything is just as smooth as it was before. Going to your smart stack, it jumps around and works very seamlessly. I was very impressed with battery life in the prior builds, so I'm hoping that remains true here. Although we know how it works sometimes with Apple, that's not always necessarily the case. Hopefully it is here. Now, what a lot of people are going to be asking, let's just go ahead and jump into the calendar here, is when this will go public. So today is obviously October 14th, as you can see on the calendar here. I would assume we might get the RC or release candidate or GM, Golden Master, whatever you'd like to call it, the final technical beta build next Monday, provided there's no issues with this build here. And then on the 28th here, that should be when this goes public. Now, I do want to add in somewhere in these next couple of weeks here, though, we should be receiving another Apple invite here for an event for the Macs and possibly the iPad mini release that should be coming here in the near future. All speculation, but that's typical of Apple to have an October event. So really, we're possibly at a max 2 weeks away for release for watchOS 11.1. Since obviously 18.1 and iOS really just circled around Apple Intelligence features, that's why there's not too much coming to watchOS in this build. I'm hoping in the 0.2 we will see some more, improvements, and not so much granular ones, but actually new features added and all that. If not 11.2, hopefully 11.3, we'll begin to see some of those other changes. But let us know in the comments down below, what would you like to see Apple implement in the next coming build of watchOS? Like we said, it's been pretty stagnant, unfortunately, not a lot of new here, but as long as they tweak what's already here and get to a better stability platform and battery life, we're happy for this go around. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.